What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So we're seeing Terra Luna Classic's price hit pretty much new highs that we have seen in this lower section of Terra Luna Classic. Obviously, the all-time highs that we could see with this position, $116, $120, that's a huge price. And obviously with the supply, we're not going to see that price right now unless we can see that supply diminish. So we're seeing things increase. We're seeing things skyrocket up to a $2.5 billion market cap, seeing billions of dollars in volume, seeing this at a new high price, which we're all excited about. So many people on Twitter are excited about. So many people are on YouTube. You got thousands of people watching my live stream. You got tens of thousands of people that are watching the videos. And we're all excited about the current price movement of Terra Luna Classic. And then I'm getting these questions within the live stream and saying, is this technically hurting our situation with the 1.2% burn tax? Is this hurting what's coming up for the future? Because to tell you the truth, while we did our calculations before, we were sitting at a certain level of volume and we were burning a certain amount, but now we're looking at a double of that price, right? So now we're burning half that amount. Is this a problem? Because if we're doing these calculations the same way and we're seeing a higher price, we're burning half. And then we're burning a third, and then we're burning 25% of what that total amount was for the first calculations that we put up or we put out there. So the questions keep coming and they're saying, is this hurting, right? I want to see it pull back because the lower the price is, the more that you can end up burning. So I wanted to address that in this video and talk about where Terra Luna Classic is right now, and is it truly hurting the overall cause of the 1.2% burn if all CEXs get on board, as well as on-chain or off-chain transactions, wherever they end up coming from. So guys, if you could, make sure you hit the like button, also hit the subscribe button for more videos like this one. Make sure you guys check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. You can check out all of them if you want to. One of them being from my Twitter, @PerryAK. You can follow me there. I also have a Patreon. We also have a merch store, profitsapparel.com. And I think we're going to do up the Profits Apparel merch. I do want to actually hire somebody that can be, a part of designing the merch. Nothing too crazy expensive to where I hold a ton of inventory. I want to do it on the side where we don't have inventory and we're doing it through a third party type of thing. And then we can start to sell our own thing when we see that there is demand. So let me know if you guys are interested in having Profits Apparel gear, whether it's golf gear or just t-shirts or hoodies or anything like that. Definitely check out that link in the description. And again, don't forget about my Patreon. That link is down there too. But that's enough talking about different things in the description and like buttons and subscribes. Let's talk about Terra Luna Classic. Currently, we're sitting at 0.0003907. We're up 13%. You can see here today we hit a high of 0.000447, almost at 4.5, which is a new high of this lower tier that we've been in, right? We've seen it go all the way down to a level where some people haven't seen it, but I've seen it at a level to where you had 5 zeros, right? And some people don't see that. I see it at a level where you had 6 zeros. I see this at a very, very low level where I bought in at the lowest point. However, where we're seeing it now, we're at a huge change from where that was to where we are right now. Right now, every single million that you buy is worth $400. So if you wanted to buy another million, that's $400 that you're spending in order to get that million. That's a lot of money. That's more than what you're spending on Shiba Inu. That's more than what you're spending, on Lunatics token, right? You're spending so much more because the hype is there. Now, previously we saw highs of $1 billion, a billion point two, a billion point three, in market cap. And now we're seeing highs of $2.5 billion. This is crazy to see that we're almost at a level to where we can hit $3 billion worth of a market cap. And that's crazy gains. People are excited. They 3x their money, 4x their money. Wherever they end up getting into, they turn their money into something larger. And they turn, $500 into 5,000 or turn $500 into 3,000 or whatever. You took your initial investment. Now you're happy with what you have and you're waiting for this thing to absolutely blow up. But again, we're getting the question, is this whole gain that we're seeing here hurting? Is this hurting us? Because we have the 1.2% that's supposed to be coming, in a matter of 6 days. right? 6 days is supposed to be the on-chain 1.2% burn that comes here, right? And depending on, give or take a few days, right? Um, but if we have it coming, we're seeing all this volume, we're seeing all of this price movement. Does that help our situation out? Are people getting in just to get out when the 1.2% ends up being implemented? And I would say no. I think there is a lot of hype here. I think people are pushing the price up. But the point is that where we're seeing the volume right now, I'll say this. Um, if we were seeing a 2.3 or 2.5 billion dollar market cap and we were seeing $300 million here, then we would have something to really worry about. I think even if we're seeing $300 million, we're still going to be able to burn something. But if we're only seeing $300 million and a $2.5 billion market cap as the price is moving up 12% or wherever it's going, that's a major issue because you don't have enough volume in dollars to burn enough via that price. Because while we were sitting at 0.00015, we could burn so much. And I can go through an example to show you exactly what that's all about. But as long as the volume and the price are moving and we see volume up 100%, we see the price up 12 or 20%, that's going to be a good movement for both of those, which means that we'll move together. It's not about just the price moving, but if also the volume moves, we're still burning the same amount. Does that make sense? So, example of this, if I go into my spreadsheet here, if you guys want this portion of the spreadsheet, which is the exit plan, that's in my Patreon. Feel free to check that out. Link is in the description. But I have this section over here, which is not the cleanest situation, not the cleanest section here, but basically I have the volume, right? What if the volume was, that $3 billion that we're looking at right now, right? Not multiplied by 50%. We're seeing the $3 billion that we're sitting at right now and the 1.2% was implemented. We would see $36 million. At the price that we saw, let's say it is around 40, right? Instead of 41, it's around 40. That's where it's at now. At the current price, with the current volume and all of that, we would see 90 billion that can burn off per day. Now, this is simple calculations. It's not saying that this is 100% going to happen, just to clear it up for people that get to, I guess, butthurt about the fact that the numbers aren't to the decimal point or to the actual million that we're looking at. But let's say it's 3 billion. Let's say we're looking at, just to make it even numbers, 1.2%. We see the 36 million there at this price. We're looking at 90 billion that we can burn off per day. Let's agree upon that. Now, if we see that for 30 days and the price stays the same, we see $3 billion, it starts to stay flat where we see 50% buys, 50% sells, not really seeing too much of a difference there. Then we could see 2.7 trillion that we can burn off, not dollars, but 2.7 trillion coins that we can burn off per month. This means that 2.5 or 76 days that we can end up burning that off. Now, it does make a difference when you start seeing the price increase. Let's say if you see the price increase even more. If you're seeing this price increase this much and it's going to a point of 0.0001, where that would be a $10 billion market cap right now, or close to it, I guess. I guess it would be a little bit less, but let's say it's around a $10 billion market cap. What we are seeing, right, 0.001, 10% of a penny, right, that's going to be 36 billion that you can burn off at that level if you're seeing $3 billion. Now, if you're seeing the price increase that much, guaranteed you're seeing at least $5 billion, which would get you basically right back up to where you were, close to it, 60 billion there. So if the price and the volume are moving, you're going to see not $60 billion, but 60 billion coins. But if you're seeing the price and you're seeing the volume move up, you're going to see things that are burning off in the levels that you want it to. 1.8 trillion per month is okay. Seeing 115 days is okay. We may see it diminish a little bit because the price moves more than the volume does. That's understandable. And we may not see the same volume every single day for 30 days. But the point is that if we see both of them move, we can see things thrive. We can see the 1.2% thrive there. So let me know what you think about this. I understand how this could be complex. I understand how people may believe that we're not going to burn this much. But I think we are going to burn quite a bit. We are seeing a decrease in the volume. We're seeing 2.5 trillion. We're also seeing 2.5 billion, and we're also seeing a decrease in the price there. But either way, we're going to be able to burn off enough if we can get everything on board. We could see off-chain transactions, on-chain transactions, all within the 1.2%. So hopefully this breakdown was good. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. I guess to answer the question, saying, is this a bad thing that we're seeing the price increase? I don't think so. I think it would just be a little bit better if we saw the price decrease with high volume. But we can't always ask for the perfect situation. Sometimes we get what we have and we have to run with it. So, like I said, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, follow me on Twitter, follow my Patreon. We're almost at 9,000 subscribers, on the road to, or almost at 9,000 followers on Twitter, on the road to 10,000 followers on Twitter, which is amazing. So, definitely go ahead and check out my Twitter and, follow me over there. But I'm going to get out of here and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.